what's up, my friends? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to episode number 298 of the Road to Glory here on FC24 Ultimate Team. Happy Sunday, friends. Hope you're all doing all right. Please do have a chill, relaxing, peaceful day. It is Sunday after all, and the weather seems pretty good. So after I'm done filming this, I think I might be out in the garden. Sounds like a good plan. Get the barbecue going or something, maybe. But anyway, as we get on into the episode, do me a small favour, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe as well if you're new, follow me on socials, all of that good stuff, and let's get cracking, shall we? So, essentially, Team 2, Batch 2, whatever you want to call it, is out, and why don't we start off by just getting a Team of the Year. First pack of the episode, Team of the Year, French centre-back from Nice. Okay, so that's a Tots. That's not actually a Team of the Year. There's Todibo. And then Team of the Year, Jude Bellingham. My hands go out of the green screen, don't they? So unfortunately, I can't show you the full width of me doing the Jude celebrations. But yeah, what a start. Unbelievable. I know he's super cheap now, and there are 2 or 3 better versions of him on the game, but it's still one of those cards which I can't get rid of that. Like, maybe if I got the Team of the Season and or the Team of the Tournament version, I would be willing to submit that. But a Team of the Year card design is just on point, and it's probably one that I'm going to store in my club for the collection. So, yeah, of course, we have Team 2, Batch 2. It means that the packs are going to look significantly different to what they did for the last few days. So let's just start packing all sorts of players from this part of the promo, shall we? We start with a Joao Cancelo, I believe it was a Trailblazer, and a 92 Ocean Man. Which is some sort of UCL card. There's also a Reinders, little walkout, Bernardo Silva as well. And I have to say, I know I gave you a couple of options of what I think the 6 PM content could be for like our upgrades from Saturday night onwards, but I definitely did call it, saying that I think it'll be 84 times 10s, 5 per day. I'm pretty sure I said that in yesterday's episode. So, yeah, I mean, it's probably quite obvious. So I guess we'll get, when it comes to like next Saturday, we'll probably end up getting either 84 times 10s, 10 repeatable, or we'll get 85 times 10s, 3 or 5 repeatable. They'll just step it up a notch somehow, right? I do end up opening a 35,000 coin pack here. Basically, I was literally watching Bateson stream, and he tested out one of these packs, and he got a couple of good special cards, and I was like, for 35k, I can afford that. Let's go ahead and open it up and see if we can get someone good. And, I mean, I got a 93 Berbatov, but the rest of the pack was uninspiring, so probably wasn't even worth it. I doubt a 93 rated card is 35k or more. But we do get a lone Abedi Pele. I mean, I guess I'll take that as well. Whether or not we'll ever use it, I'll probably just end up discarding it at some point. And of course, we do have a lot of player picks today. The saving grace of this part of the promo is that there are a lot more TOTS cards, right? Which means you are going to pack a lot more blues, meaning that you don't have to do the Team of the Week player pick SBC quite as much. Maybe at some point you'll still need to do it because you'll pack so many like super high rated blues that you don't want to put like a 95 TOTS into an 84 times 10. But I think you'll also pack some of the lower tier, lower end ones that you won't mind submitting. But yeah, that's the one thing I would say is that when you notice me putting stuff into like a re-release batch player pick number 2, whatever it is, I typically don't put Team of the Weeks or Team of the Seasons in there. And like right here, instead of choosing a 93 Harry Kane, I'm just going to take the 92 Alex Garcia because it's a TOTS. It's more useful to me in terms of a requirement than it is me just having a 93 Kane. I've got the rating for stuff, no problem. So that's the sort of thing I'll do probably for the first few days until I can start really building stuff in the background for my club. And then we'll be all good. There's my first pink player from FUTTIES batch number 2, and it is a 95 rated Ledley King. And then the rest of the player picks, oh no, we do get another pink there in Casemiro, which is quite nice. But yeah, I mean, a lot of them are just gold, low rated. It was really weird. I'm either at the moment getting a really bad player pick or an absolutely sublime player pick. So that's a bit of a strange one. here, right here, we're going to take, obviously, the 93 Pajor. She has now moved clubs to Barca Women, but that is her TOTS Plus item. And then, I mean, when I was getting duplicate 83s, 84s, 82s, that sort of thing, yes, I will do Team of the Week player picks with that. If there's nothing else for me to really do, I do like that the Batch 2 player pick is like 187 rated squad, and I will probably repeat that and do that so many times this week just to try and get like the team of the season Mbappe, or like whoever the really good cards are. That's what I'm going to be trying to get. Tots Ronaldo, all of that sort of stuff. But yeah, when I don't quite have an 87 rated squad to submit, or if I would need to put tots into that and stuff, then I don't want to do it. Then yeah, I'll do the odd Team of the Week player pick, because they're like the currency at the moment, aren't they? They are the currency for the requirements for bigger and better SBCs. And then every now and again, if I've got like the odd 90 rated squad, you can tell that that's going to go into like FUTTIES Dybala or Fekir or whatever cool player is out at the time. Will I start Butragueno just yet? Probably not. He's definitely a player that I'm sure... Oh, Team of the Season, St. Maximin, by the way. I was a little bit annoyed that I didn't get the FUTTIES version. Why is there two versions of St. Max out right now? I get it, kind of, with a couple of the icons, but why St. Max? But anyway, 95 Kondogbia, go on. Big dub right there. This is a good batch of player picks. Now, I actually did a random number. Unlucky for some, 13 player picks can get you some quite good players. I've been trying batches of 5, batches of 10, batches of 20. Never have I gone crazy and gone for a batch of 13. So that works tremendously well. I recommend it, in fact. So yeah, give that one a go and let me know how you get on with it. Spoiler alert, it makes absolutely no difference. It just depends on what luck the game is going to give you at that point in the day. So yeah, we have... I mean, I'm doing all of these packs before I even get into my daily gold, daily bronze, daily silver upgrades, which is then going to top the club up even more with the non-rare golds especially. And the key point that came out of last night is that we have the crafting upgrade. The crafting upgrade is going to be probably one of the biggest, like the major catalyst for all of us being able to get whatever card we want on this game, because it's nearly self-fulfilling in the fact that it gives you 5 rare cards back. Some of those packs, by the way, you'll see in tomorrow's episode or the next episode. You can get some crazy players from a 77 times 5. And even if you don't, you've got 5 rare gold players. Rares were like that, the difficult part for the grind last week. Now they're not. They are like, you know, super common to get. Common, rare, probably not the right word to use, but they're super easy to get hold of. I do pack that 90 Militao, who for some reason I like add extra value to him when I know that he's like 15k, but for some reason I just won't submit him into an SBC. Do you guys get like that with any player? I think it's because I know that you can double stack Evo him to turn out to be like a 96 rated card. So that might be one for the future for me. But I can currently only put him into 1 Evo and get him up to like a 93. That's still pretty good, I think. Here's what looks to be an icon. So we're going to get a Joe Gomez. And then a Team of the Year icon behind that. The Thunderstruck Joe Gomez. And I don't know who the best Team of the Year icon out at the moment is, to be honest. Because I guess R9's not out this week, right? It was out last week. Who else would there be? Team of the Year icons. I'm not sure who would be out, but we get Philip Lahm, which, yeah, I mean, is probably a very common card to get at this point. Looks like we're getting a TOTS or something from our 51 player pack from the exchange. Double walkout. You love to see it. Raspadori and is it TOTS Moments or... Yeah, it is a TOTS Moments, isn't it? And it's going to be Mallard, 93 rated Man United women's player. I mean... that's just fantastic fodder, isn't it? And we already own the Raspadori, so he can go into another exchange or another part of an SBC in the background. But I will continue to do my 51 player pack exchanges because, well, they're fun to do. They really do top your club up, and they tend to give out at least, basically, like you'll do quite well to not get the value from a 51 player pick, player pack. We get Ba in 92 rated Ba in a player pick right there. And it's time for another re-release, Batch 2 player pick, where I always hope to get like a high-rated TOTS or just a very nice card. Can you get FUTTIES cards in these? Or is it just the re-release players? That might be a stupid question because it is called re-release. But I think you can't get actual pink FUTTIES in this, right? And that's okay if you can't, because I'm there to get the TOTS cards and the higher end cards from the actual re-release part of the promo. Another Raspadori by the looks of it. And do you know what, guys? I've probably cut out some special packs throughout this video as well. Like there probably are packs that where I haven't where I've managed to get like the odd special card, but it's someone that I've already got 4 times in this video, so I probably just cut it out to save you guys a little bit of time. But that is, yeah, I mean, that pretty much tells you all you need to know about FUTTIES Batch 2, is that it is just even crazier than Batch 1, and it is that sort of time where I haven't even thought about going into a game the last few days, because you can just spend infinite time in the menus, and I find that fun. Now, should I be trying to force myself into the gameplay side of it, or are we happy that it can just become a bit of a collection book at this stage with the odd games if and when we fancy it? Like, it's Sunday morning, and as I'm filming this, it's going to go out for you at midday on Sunday. I've not even qualified for Champs, not played a game of Rivals this week, and obviously, if I haven't qualified for Champs, I've obviously not played the actual Champs as well. Is it worth it at this point? Or is it worth just doing a batch of player picks because they're more fun, less stress, and it's sunny outside? Let me know what your thoughts are on that. So here's a big batch of 20 player picks, and oh yes, 97 rated Kolo Muani. Welcome to the club. That is a big player pool right there for today's episode. That is lovely. That is almost better than some of the FUTTIES, of course, because he is 97 rated. But other than that, I'm not seeing too many special cards right now. All right, game, you can start giving me... I mean, it's like it knew it gave me the Kolo Muani and then didn't want to give me any more specials. I mean, we did just get a 95 Debinia. We've got some pretty high-rated ones, but quite a lot of golds in this batch. Would I consider this a dub? I mean, just for getting that Frenchman from PSG alone, yes, of course it's a dub. But a lot of golds, considering what we normally get is a lot of special cards from this batch of player picks. So another Batch 2 re-release player pick. I love these things. Come on, give me someone big this time. Go on. Oh, I mean, a 94 is nice. I guess Ozcan doesn't really go for much. And it is fodder for me. It's not a player that I'm looking to use in my squad or anything like that. But yeah, still quite nice. And then what looks to be another TOTS. French left wing. Oh, so that's Mallard again, isn't it? Yeah, that is going to be TOTS Moments Mallard again. 93 overall rated duplicate, which, now when I get a TOTS duplicate, that's when I need to do something with it more than just putting it into the exchange, in my opinion. I want to use that requirement and not waste it. So we will go for an SBC that requires... a TOTS, which for this time was International Stars to get the 97 rated Emi Martinez. It's a player that I just hadn't unlocked yet. I will work on those 1 to 2 squad unlockable players as and when I get the fodder as well. Try and get them before they expire, because some of these players are obviously super high rated. This guy with his height is probably better than Pickford, the 98 Pickford that I've got. So he could go straight into the starting 11. And take a look at this from my main squad. We're coming towards the end of the episode now. Take a look at that for my main starting 11. I mean, look at it. It is beautiful. There's just some absolute worldies of players in there. And there's probably players in the back end of my club that, like, aren't even showing on this screen, but could easily get into that squad too. It's crazy. It's even more nuts than Team 1, which is nice. Guys, hit me with a thumbs up. Let me know who your biggest and best pack pull today has been. Subscribe as well if you're new. Follow me on socials. Have a great day. Get some sunshine. Touch some grass, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.